You made it 8 modules in and you've learned the marketing basics: SEO, PPC, organic and paid social, video, and how to make those pieces stop competing with each other and start cooperating. But here's the truth nobody wants to say at a cocktail hour. All the pretty ads, clever videos, and optimized posts don't matter if you can't measure whether they're actually doing anything for your business. Marketing without measurement is furious optimism. It feels productive, a lot of motion, lots of dashboards lighting up, until you realize you've been throwing budget at tactics that give you likes instead of customers. This final module strips away the heroics and gives you a functioning, practical approach to tracking and reporting that leads to better decisions, fewer ego-driven campaigns, and predictable outcomes. Let's get started. Below is the part you need: how to see what's working, what's wasting cash, and where to focus tomorrow. No data worship, just useful things you can do. Why tracking matters beyond vanity. Impressions are fun, watch time can be satisfying, but likes don't pay the bills. If you're not measuring the right things, you're operating by a hunch and a hope. Good data gives you 3 things: clarity, which campaigns actually bring customers and which ones are noise; priority, where to double down now and what to cut without any drama; accountability, proof that your team or the agency you hired because you thought outsourcing meant no oversight is producing value. Think of tracking as a feedback loop. The data tells where prospects are getting stuck, which creative lands, and the point where the funnel starts leaking. Your job, yes, yours, is to act on that. Data isn't a verdict, it's an instruction manual. The toolkit you actually need and how to use it. You don't need every analytics tool in the world. You need a handful that work together and a process for reviewing them. At minimum, GA4 or equivalent to see site behavior and conversion events, ad platform dashboards, Google Ads, Meta, LinkedIn, for cost metrics and creative performance. A simple reporting view like Data Studio, Looker, or a shared spreadsheet that stitches everything together with UTMs. Here's how to use these tools without losing your mind. Pick one North Star conversion metric, like qualified leads, demo signups, purchases, and tie every campaign to moving that needle. Track by campaign, by channel, and by creative. If an awareness video is getting millions of views but 0 assisted conversions, it's not a marketing failure, it's a misallocated budget. Either use that video to feed a retargeting sequence or kill it and use the money on something that creates measurable action. Small but powerful habits. Tag everything with UTM parameters. You'll thank yourself when you can say, that LinkedIn campaign actually brought 37 qualified leads, not just a spike in traffic. And if you're not sure what a UTM is, I have a gift for you at the end that I'll explain in a minute. Log every change you make. New creative, new landing page, audience tweaks. Correlating actions with results makes optimization decisions obvious. Review weekly for tactical fixes. Monthly for strategic shifts. The weekly check catches creative fatigue and broken pixels. Monthly reviews shows channel trends. Metrics that matter. Say it with me, not vanity. Here's what you should be actually caring about, with a quick sentence on what to do if each one kind of stinks. Conversion rate by landing page or campaign. Low, fix messaging alignment. Speed or call to action clarity. Cost per lead, CPL, or cost per acquisition, CPA. Rising CPL, test creative, narrow targeting, or improve landing page relevance. Assisted conversions. If organic content is often assisted by paid conversions, don't cannibalize it, fund it. Engagement quality. Watch time, scroll depth. Low watch time, rework your first 5 seconds and test shorter edits. Return on ad spend, or ROAS, or ROI, return on investment. If your ad dollars don't return more than they cost you, including overhead, stop and rethink the offer. If you only track one thing, make it a revenue or lead metric tied to business value, not a social metric dressed up as success. Interpreting data like a human, not a spreadsheet guru. Numbers are not gospel, they are clues. Look for patterns, trends, not a blip. A sudden spike could be a bot, a PR mention, or someone clicking every link in the office. Verify before you celebrate or make massive changes. Channel orchestration. A campaign where organic social drives awareness and paid search closes the deal? That's gold. Fund both. Drop-off points. If 70% of people start your sign-up flow and 68% drop off at step 3, that's not a design problem, it's a conversion problem. Fix the friction immediately. Use data to hypothesize, test, confirm, and scale. Run A/B test with one variable at a time. If you change a headline and layout together, you'll never know which change worked. Hold your agency or team accountable. If you're paying someone to run your marketing, monthly look at charts. Emails aren't enough. Ask for clear goals mapped to business outcomes like leads, revenue, pipeline. A short list of tests they're running this month and why. Concrete next steps after each report. What are they going to do differently? A snapshot of creative performance, not just spend. And don't be shy about asking the hard question. Which of last quarter's campaigns generated revenue, and can you show me the numbers? If they can't, or they hand you a big data dump for you to interpret, they're playing at marketing, not doing it. How to run effective reviews without scheduling an existential crisis. Make reviews practical and actionable. Weekly, a one-page summary. Top metric changes. One win, one problem, one action. Monthly, deeper analysis, assisted conversions, channel performance, creative fatigue. Quarterly, strategy review, budget shifts, new channel test, and an attribution model update. Start each meeting with what surprised us. It keeps the attention on new signals and keeps the conversation strategic instead of defensive. AI, your new analytics assistant, but not a replacement. AI is excellent at chewing data and spitting out correlations faster than your intern with 7 coffee breaks. Use it to generate an insights summary across platforms, like top 3 channel combos driving conversions this month. Spot anomalies and probable causes, like CPC rose 28% for campaign X, likely due to seasonality and increased bidding from competitors. Suggest test ideas. 5 headline variations, 2 audience segments. But don't let AI write your strategy. Prompt it with context, brand tone, campaign goals, and what you've already tested. Then edit ruthlessly. AI saves time and grunt work. Humans still win on judgment and brand voice. Here's a quick audit you can do in 30 minutes. Open your GA4 and ad platforms. Check top 3 landing pages by traffic. Do they align with current campaigns? Conversion rate by source. What is underperforming? One creative with high spend but low outcomes. Pause it and reallocate. UTM hygiene. Are links labeled consistently? Again, we'll cover this in a special gift I have for you at the end. Those 30 minutes will expose the most obvious leaks in your funnels. Fix them. All right, here's the closing. Data makes marketing digestible and repeatable. If you want marketing that's random and expensive, ignore metrics. If you want marketing that scales, iterates, and pays dividends, build a simple measurement system and use it. The difference between brands that try marketing and brands that grow is not charisma or a bigger budget, it's discipline. Track, test, learn, and repeat. You're done with the masterclass. Now go be boringly excellent. Measure, act, iterate until you've replaced luck with process. Looking for a helping hand? Thrive can jumpstart your digital success. If all this talk about content calendars, reels, engagement metrics has your head spinning, we've got your back. Thrive is here to help you develop or refine a digital marketing strategy that speaks to your unique audience. Ready to let the pros handle the heavy lifting? Contact Thrive Internet Marketing Agency today and let's turn your digital channels into dynamic lead-generating engines that work around the clock. Because your business deserves more than a half-hearted post every now and then. It deserves a digital presence that actually thrives. Grab our tracking and reporting toolkit. Want a ready-to-use toolkit to stop guessing and start optimizing? Download the free Tracking and Reporting Toolkit, a practical templated guide that includes UTM standards, a dashboard template, KPI definitions, an A/B test plan, GA4 event mapping, and an easy 30-day action plan to fix your biggest leaks. No fluff, all work. Download the Tracking and Reporting Toolkit with the link on this page. Thanks so much, and remember, if you've skipped a module, there are 8 modules that will help you wrangle your digital marketing approach.